mg by 2.
Don't put F is equal to mu n.
Yes. mg by 2 अच्छा ये वाला
So question number 4. What is question number 4? The question has a, for example, please give me one scale. I am explaining the question. So I have, we can assume it as a rod. This is a rod, and I am putting it at here. So what I am doing? So there is a contact force at here. So what will happen if I will leave this? The scale or the rod goes like this. Or from your side, I can show it is going like this. So I am assuming that this point of contact, this portion remains in contact with the floor. What we did in the earlier classes, that was a different question, and this is a different question about the rod. So what we are to find, we have to find, we are given 4 options. So in the 4 options, we will go one by one. So what is the first option? That we have to verify whether the angular acceleration, what will be the angular acceleration. So this is my rod, this is of length L, and this is falling like this. Is this diagram clear to everybody? So let me take the torque at O point. At this position or in this position, whatever, this rod is going like this. So can we say that it is rotating like this?
Yes.
It will go, the trajectory will go like this. So torque, I know that it is I into alpha. This is my first equation. And later on, we have to, what is the question that we have to answer when this rod is making 60 degrees with the vertical. We have to answer the acceleration, angular acceleration at 60 degree when the rod is making 60 degree. So what I do, I go to the center of mass of the rod. If I go to the center of mass, it will be somewhat at here, and this will be L by 2 and this is L by 2. Yes. So if, let me take the component. Okay, can we say that the center of mass is moving like this?
Yes.
Yes. So what force is taking this rod down? Let me let us check. This mg will go like this. Yes, and there will be, if this is 60 degree, then this will be also 60 degree. So I am taking this component. What will be this component? This will be mg. No. This will be mg sine. This will be mg sine 60 degree. And this length is L by 2.
Yes.
So what is happening at here? That there is a torque at O. So I am finding the torque by this formula is R cross F. We all know this formula.
Yes.
This is R F, where R is the perpendicular distance. The perpendicular distance to this force is L by 2.
Yes.
So L by 2, and this force is mg sine 60. This is mg sine 60 degree. So this will be mgl by 2 root 3 by 2. So 2 equations are there. So I can equate this equation. Equation 1 is equals to equation 2. So I alpha will be equals to root 3 mgl by 4. So alpha will be root 3 mgl by 4 multiplied by the I. And what all of us know that what is the moment of inertia for the rod? It is ml square by 3. We can put this value in this equation. So alpha will be root 3 mgl by 4 ml square multiplied by 3. So I can do some calculation. So this will be 3 root 3 g by 4 L. So I am getting this equation. So can we say that, and the option is given 2g by L. So option A we can eliminate it out. Is it clear? So let us find out for the omega. What is omega? For the second portion, we have to find out the omega. Okay. So omega is my angular velocity. So I am again making the diagram. This is my rod, and here I am working with the center of mass. Can we see the rod? We can say that this portion has mass, this portion has mass, this every point has a mass. This is not a string. What we do in the pendulum case, we consider the massless string, and we have the pendulum bob at the end, and in the vertical